Did you just Google best place to escape a nor'easter? Or maybe your furnace bill in Maine is starting to look a little bit like the national debt. I made the move from the rugged coast of Maine to the scenic southeast back in 2016, and let me tell you, I loved trading in my parka for a comfortable fleece. Now, both have their purpose, but one definitely leads to more year-round fun for me. And yeah, I know you will always love the cold, dark winters, Becky. So today we're doing a fun and informative comparison for those looking to relocate my home state of Maine versus southeastern Tennessee. Now, Maine, I love you and I always will. I promise I am one of the most proud Mainers out there. Am I the only one telling everyone here that this shit's wicked good? I probably am. So come on down, I need you here. I will say though that after living in the Chattanooga area for several years, I have discovered a whole new world of pretty awesome things like not breaking my back shoveling the dooryard. And hey, make sure to stick around until the very end because I am going to give you a piece of crucial advice that I wish I had before I made my move, and it could really help to save you tons of money when you're relocating from Maine to Tennessee. So if you're seriously considering a move south for a better life, grab your favorite beverage and let's dive into the details. I'm Chris Roberts, a real estate agent here in the Chattanooga and Cleveland, Tennessee area. I love helping families and professionals make a smooth move to this beautiful part of southeastern Tennessee. Being a former restaurant owner and having deep roots in Maine, I know a thing or two about service and finding the perfect fit. Now, let's talk about the weather. Maine winters. They're beautiful, no doubt, with those picturesque snowscapes, but let's talk reality. A typical Maine home that's relying on number 2 fuel oil can easily burn through 700 to 1,000 gallons in a single heating season, and with the average cost of number 2 fluctuating between $3.50 and $5 a gallon, you could be looking at a heating bill of anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 just to stay warm. And that doesn't even factor in the ice scraping marathons every morning. And spring is glorious, but then comes mud season. And now in Tennessee, you get to picture this. Milder winters, where the heat isn't going full blast from October to April. And while we do have cooler months, snow is a rare treat rather than a weekly event. Think cozy sweaters instead of heavy parkas for months on end. And our spring and fall are absolutely gorgeous, perfect for enjoying the outdoors without the threat of frostbite or swarms of black flies. And summer does bring the heat and humidity, but it's nothing that a refreshing dip in one of our many lakes or rivers can't handle. Plus, imagine those drastically lower energy bills, putting that money back in your pocket for fun adventures. Let's dive in a little bit more about the cost of living in Maine. Now, while the charm of Maine is undeniable, your wallet is likely to feel a little bit lighter up there. For example, the median home price in Maine has been hovering around $375,000 to $450,000, depending on the area, with Portland ringing in a median sold price of $580,000. And property taxes can also be significant, averaging around 1.17% versus Tennessee, which is half that at 0.58%. Everyday expenses from groceries to utilities tend to be on the higher side up there compared to many other states. And gas for your car right now in the spring of 2025 is averaging a little over $3 a gallon in Maine, and here in Chattanooga, it's about $2.56. So in Tennessee, you get some serious savings. The cost of living in the Chattanooga and Cleveland area is significantly lower. You can find beautiful single-family homes in great neighborhoods starting in the mid-200s and up to the $350,000 range. Property taxes are generally lower, and you'll likely see a noticeable difference in your everyday expenses from groceries to gas. According to Salary.com's, the cost of living in Chattanooga is over 20% lower than what it is in Portland, Maine. That's real money that you get to put towards building your future or just enjoying your life. What would you do with that extra money? Drop a note in the comment section below and let me know. And if you're finding this video valuable, go ahead and give it a like and share it with someone else who might also find it useful. Now, let's talk about access to larger cities. In Maine, there is a unique kind of peaceful remoteness. And while cities like Portland and Bangor have their own charm and amenities, a trip to a major metro hub like Boston typically involves a drive of about 2 hours from southern Maine and 4 hours from Bangor. Now, Bangor does offer a lot for a smaller city. I mean, that's where I grew up. They've got an awesome downtown, which is where my restaurant and my great-grandfather's store used to be. A great concert venue, and it's a community that is extremely tight-knit. Now, Portland, or North Massachusetts as some people want to call it, has a very hip vibe. But to get to things like an IKEA or just a larger concert venue and just more stuff to do, Boston is going to be the closest that you've got. Now, Tennessee, this is where things shine for convenience. Chattanooga is within a comfortable 2-hour driving distance from several major southeastern cities. Like, you can be in Nashville, the heart of country music, Atlanta with its international airport and endless opportunities and extraordinary access to top-notch healthcare providers. And you've got Knoxville, which is just a little bit less of a 2-hour drive north, that's offering another vibrant city to explore. And even Birmingham and Huntsville, Alabama are within a reasonable 2-hour drive. This central location makes travel for business or pleasure incredibly easy. So from museums to music, street art to street food, you're always just a day trip to making some extraordinary memories here. Hey, I'm Chris Roberts, your experienced licensed real estate agent right here in the Chattanooga region, serving areas from Georgia all the way up to Cleveland, Tennessee. Now, I understand that buying or selling a home is a significant decision, and I am here to help guide you every step of the way on your timeline. So whether you're considering a move in the coming weeks or months, let's have a conversation about your goal. You can connect with me through the link that's right below, or feel free to call or text me from the number that you'll see right here on the screen. And you can even just send me an email today. Now, let's talk about the natural surrounding. In Maine, it's the rugged coastline that is truly breathtaking. From the iconic lighthouses that are perched on rocky shores to the sandy beaches that are cherished so much because they are few and far between and they are perfect for summer days. And then the majestic Acadia National Park with its granite peaks meeting the ocean. It is a feast for the eyes. It's really kind of hard to believe that that was my backyard for my whole life. And inland, you'll find vast forests and absolutely stunning fall foliage that draws visitors from all over the world. Plus, the Bay of Fundy has the highest tides anywhere on the planet, so it's a really cool thing just to see how far out the water draws at low tide and go hunting for clams and other fun sea creatures. And in Tennessee, the natural beauty of the Chattanooga and Cleveland area offers a different but equally stunning experience. We're set right in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And drop a comment below if you've dreamt of hiking the Appalachian Trail. And we've got an incredible mountain range here with these beautiful vistas, hiking trails galore, and ones that are way easier than what my little sister climbs, and breathtaking spots like Lookout Mountain, offering panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. The winding Tennessee River provides opportunities for boating, kayaking, paddleboarding, and fishing. And we also have beautiful lakes like the Chickamauga Lake, which is renowned for its bass fishing, and the Ocoee River, which was made famous as the whitewater rafting course for the 1996 Summer Olympic Games. You'll find waterfalls, caves like the incredible Raccoon Mountain Caverns, and lush green forests. It's a true outdoor paradise for every season. And yes, our foliage down here is truly something to behold. Let's talk about the food scene. Maine's culinary scene is deeply rooted in the ocean, with incredibly fresh lobster, scallops, and a variety of seafood that's really hard to beat. I mean, who can resist a classic Maine lobster roll on a buttered bun or a slice of homemade blueberry pie? My dad owned a scallop fishing boat, and my mom's side of the family has a very rich history in the seafood business, owning one of the highest grossing independent restaurants in the entire country. Are you a seafood fan? I don't really like seafood, and I know my grandmother has already told me that she is going to excommunicate me from the family for that. Here in Chattanooga and Cleveland is vibrant and growing. Chattanooga has become a real hub for food lovers with a diverse range of locally owned restaurants like Spice Trail for Indian food, Stir that has an oyster bar and really extraordinary cocktails, farm-to-table options like Feed Tavern and Table, and a fantastic mix of Southern comfort food and international flavors as well, particularly Latin American. It's a really, really robust culture down here. As someone who spent years in the restaurant industry, I can attest to the passion and creativity that you'll find here. And don't worry, you can still find delicious seafood. We just might have to get it trucked in from Cousin's Maine Lobster food truck. Now, let's take a quick look at the pace of life. Maine is known for its more laid-back, slower pace of life, where people often prioritize community and the natural surroundings. It's a place where you can truly disconnect and appreciate the simple things. Where I lived for a long time right outside of Belfast, we had the largest uninhabited island on the eastern seaboard, and it was so great to just go ahead and get lost, listen to the waves crashing along the beach. And here in Tennessee, in the Chattanooga and Cleveland area, it offers a really wonderful balance. While still providing this friendly and welcoming atmosphere, there's a noticeable energy and growth happening here. Chattanooga has a bustling downtown area with a really thriving arts and culture scene, while Cleveland has a strong sense of community and is a more relaxed pace. You'll find a blend of outdoor adventure, cultural events, and a growing economy, offering something for everyone. Now, one thing that's really important to talk about is the job market. The Chattanooga and Cleveland areas boast a diverse and growing job market with opportunities in healthcare, manufacturing, technology, and logistics. The presence of major companies like Amazon, Whirlpool, Mars Confections, and Coca-Cola in the region provides stable employment options. And for families looking to relocate to the area, this is a gold mine of activities. From the world-renowned Tennessee Aquarium to the Chattanooga Zoo to numerous interactive museums, parks, and recreational areas, there's always something fun to do with the kids. And if you're wanting to check out more about family friendliness, go ahead and check out this video right here. Now, one of the things that I love most about this region is the strong sense of community. If you're moving from Maine, this is going to be something that you will definitely appreciate. People are genuinely friendly and welcoming, and there are numerous opportunities to get involved in local events and organizations. So while Maine will always hold a special place in my heart, my move to Tennessee has been an incredible experience. If you're dreaming of a more affordable lifestyle, milder weather that lets you enjoy the outdoors year-round, easy access to major cities, and a welcoming community surrounded by stunning natural beauty, need I go on? Then Chattanooga and Cleveland, Tennessee are definitely worth exploring for your relocation. Now, remember that promise that I made at the beginning? Here's the advice that I wish I had taken before my move, is don't underestimate the importance of thoroughly researching the neighborhoods within Chattanooga and Cleveland. Just like Maine, different areas have different vibes, price points, and amenities. So spending the time to virtually explore these neighborhoods with me, and even taking a scouting trip if possible, will ensure that you find the perfect fit for your family and for your budget, potentially saving you from making a super costly mistake down the road. So my fellow maniacs, if you are seriously considering making the move from Maine or anywhere else in the country to Chattanooga or Cleveland, Tennessee, I would love to have a one-on-one conversation with you so that I can share a little bit more about my own experiences and answer your specific questions about neighborhoods, schools, the job market, and everything in between. So go ahead and fill out the short form below in the description for a free, no obligation Zoom call with me, and I'll send over my free relocation guide. Let's start planning your exciting move here to Tennessee. I hope that this comparison has been helpful and maybe even sparked a little curiosity about what life in Chattanooga, Tennessee could be like for you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on all things about life in Chattanooga, and check out this video here to learn a little bit more about the Chattanooga area. And finally, to all of my fellow Mainers, come on down. I'll leave the coffee pot on for you.